Hello, my Taurus family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for you, Taurus, for April 20th through the 26th. Thank you for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a reminder that these are general readings, so take what resonates and disregard the rest. And all the card information is listed below, so let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. First, the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, Seven of Cups, and your overall energy, Taurus, the Major Arcana card, Judgment. Excellent. Okay, Taurus, so the first thing that's coming through is you have a lot of transitional energy this week, Taurus. There's a lot of scattered energy around as well. Worry, some anxiety, and getting down to the truth of things. So let's take a closer look at each of your cards. And let me bring that in. Let's see. Okay, that should be good. Now, you first have the Nine of Swords. So, Taurus, this is your anchor card, which means this is the central point of your reading this week. It's all centering around this card. And this card is all about stress, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. It is the sword energy. So at night, you're trying to sleep and you keep running things over and over in your mind. Now, the Nine of Swords does indicate that some of you might be feeling ill and worried about your health, and justifiably so with what's going on in the world. But your overall energy is the driving force for your reading. So this is going to change. And all these changes that are going to be happening this week, Taurus, are all very positive changes. So not to worry. And of course, for some Taurus out there, this is needless worry. All will be well, Taurus. Now, the number 9 energy of this card signifies completion. The 9 energy is one of looking back over what you've done and kind of like reviewing. And with this being the number 9 energy, it's near the end of what I would call your mental ordeal. Now, taking a look at your next card here, you have the King of Swords. Looking at our card, he's looking directly back at your Nine of Swords, almost like he's staring it down, very steadfast and firm. For the King of Swords is a mastermind. He uses his analytical intellect in the pursuit of truth and justice. He knows who he is, and he's committed to his own truth. So he doesn't bend to peer pressure or society. And this is an individual that will draw his own conclusions. He can be very assertive, even aggressive, in the pursuit of justice. So he never steers clear of what he believes is right. But being the King of Swords, there is an absence of emotion with him. And when he does deliver his message, he really doesn't consider the emotions of himself or others. So sometimes his communication could come across a bit direct, but he is an individual that always gets to the bottom of the matter at hand. So this could possibly be your spouse, Taurus, or your partner, someone you're in a relationship with. This is Aquarius's card, so possibly an air sign. And if not Aquarius, possibly Gemini or Libra. And the reason that I brought up how much this king was looking back at the Nine of Swords, this is a person that's trying to convince you of the truth and that everything will be okay. The King of Swords has a very logical and rational thought process. He is such an excellent observer and can offer up an objective perspective during confusing and stressful times and situations. So I feel that this King of Swords, whether it's a partner or possibly a friend or a colleague, is using his sword energy to eliminate the thoughts that are going through your mind, Taurus. Now, taking a look at your next card, Taurus, you have the Seven of Cups here. This is a card of dreams and desires, but this is also a card of confusion. So it's like you have bookends to your reading here, Taurus. You have the Nine of Swords here, and your other bookend is another confusing and worrisome card. The Seven of Cups, and both cards and energies, are non-productive. Now, the trouble with the Seven of Cups is that you have so many choices available to you that it will prevent you from choosing anything. This is the card of dreaming of what could be instead of focusing on what is happening right now. So you're not making any progress. This is scattered energy, Taurus. And the number 7 energy of this card represents forces that have to be dealt with that are really beyond your control. And 7 is a spiritual number, so it does indicate looking within, having the wisdom to look at the larger meaning of the situation or whatever it is that you're thinking about so much. So, Taurus, dig deep down from your inner resources to overcome this unproductive energy that you're experiencing this week between these two cards. And listen to the King of Swords. Now, the 3-card spread here adds up to 17, which reduces to number 8. And in this case, the number 8 is all about influence. The swords and the cup energies are all about how it influences the way you think and the way you feel. The next card I'd like to talk about to you, Taurus, is your overall energy card for the entire reading. And let me bring that down into view. And here you have the Major Arcana card, Judgment. Look at this. Look at the fiery energy there. The trumpet. That's messages coming in. Now, some people are leery of this card, but this card is about rebirth. This is a transition, a rite of passage, a total transformation. And this is the driving force to your reading. And this card is one of drastic change, telling you to release how you're thinking, how you're feeling. And it's also one of review. This is indicating that your current phase of life is coming to an end. And now take a look back and see where you were successful and what lessons did you learn. This card is an indication that life cannot stay as it is and change is unavoidable. Now, Taurus, this is a good indication to tune into your higher calling so that you can learn where to go next. So pay attention to any ideas that you start having now. They're not just impossible dreams. And there might have been a particular cup of this card that you really wanted to come into fruition. Now, taking a look at the card here, pay attention to the trumpet. That is a huge symbol that you have an important message coming through for you, Taurus. This card is a second chance. And you need to be open and receptive to messages from the spirit realm at this time. This is the overall energy trying to come through and help you through your reading this week, to shut down the worry of the Nine of Swords here, and to eliminate the scattered energy of your Seven of Cups card. The number 20 here of the Judgment card is empowerment. It is a sign that you're capable of truly making something of yourself and that you will be successful in everything you put your heart and mind to. Now let's take a look and see which crystal your angels and guides have chosen for you for this week. Oops. Jade. Okay, they have chosen Jade as it attracts good luck. And there are big changes coming your way, and your angels and guides want you to know not to fear them, for they are positive changes. Now, carrying the jade crystal, and I do have mine right here, but carrying the jade crystal this week can bring in good news, a financial blessing, some type of lucky encounter. So be thankful whatever form the good luck comes in. And the crystal jade, you can see right here, it's linked to the heart chakra and has been associated with attracting love as well as money. And this is coming into your life, Taurus. But in order for it to do so, you need to focus on remaining positive and visualize yourself achieving financial success. And if it doesn't show up right away, don't give up, Taurus. Acknowledge the wealth you already have. And wealth comes in many forms. And trust that you're making steady progress to greater abundance. Now, for those that want to attract more love into your life, you need to first love and nurture yourself. So be sure to meditate and cleanse yourself, not only physically and mentally, but spiritually. See yourself as a clear vessel of light and refresh yourself with clean, clear energy and vibration. Connect to spirit. And as you do this, with the energy from the jade crystal, this will enable you to give and receive even more love and happiness. So, once again, do not fear the changes that are coming your way, for they are very positive changes, Taurus. And so, Taurus, I leave you with the message of the cards. Your overall energy of the Judgment card is indicating drastic changes taking place in your life. But these are good, positive changes, Taurus, so not to worry. And the number 20 of this card is empowerment. So keep that in mind, Taurus. And the Nine of Swords card, yeah, we know. It's one of worry, anxiety, sleepless nights. You're tossing and turning, thinking and worrying over and over again. The King of Swords is possibly your partner or someone you're in a relationship with. And that is the guiding light of truth and justice for you, reassuring you through logic and just rationalized thought that everything will be okay. And the Seven of Cups here are your dreams and desires. And there just might be one particular cup that grabs your attention more than the others. This is a card of scattered energy and an indication that you're not connected with your higher self. And your angels and guides have suggested the crystal jade to bring you good luck financially, spiritually, and in your relationships. Give thanks for all that you do have, Taurus. Get ready for the big changes that are coming your way. Do not fear them. You will be attracting good luck and more love into your life. So be sure to meditate, get yourself grounded, cleanse the bad vibrational energy away, and feel your heart opening up and expanding, giving way to even more love, and happiness coming in. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And at this time, I am performing quick glance readings gratis. Click on my website link below, fill out the form on my contact page by asking your questions, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Love, health, and abundance to my Taurus family.